Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Tekken 7 online gameplay with Josie. So real quick, for every 50 subscriber this channel gets, I'm going to do a $50 giveaway to one lucky subscriber. We have 25 already. We're halfway there, guys. And I'm going to make the payment through either PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. And if you happen to have your own YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your channel as well. I think all YouTube creators should subscribe to one another's channel to help each other's channel grow. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so and hit the like button down below. Don't forget to check out the community to see the latest posts and image posts on the page. And remember, any donation, big or small, will help the channel grow. Thank you and hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, so let's dive into Josie's story real quick. So ever since she was very young, Josie had a reputation of being a crybaby. Josie's parents, who were big fans of the martial arts, insisted that she began training despite her reluctance at first. Josie was eager to live up to her parents' expectation and became a top-notch kickboxer. However, her fighting powers did not rid her of her sensitive disposition, right? Let's see what else it says down here. Let me just scroll down. So it says here, Josie made a living through modeling, kickboxing, but one day a large typhoon hit the Philippines and left a widespread damage in its wake. The Mishima Saibatsu, the Tekken force, quickly arrived to provide aid to the stricken country. Alright. Let me scroll down. Yep, stricken country. Josie admired and devoted the work of the Tekken force and looking on its participants in the recruitment exam to become a member of the organization herself. One day, while out running on her usual training course, Josie came across a bear, and it had to overcome her fear in order to confront the animal. Now, I gotta question that real quick. When she said bear, are we talking Panda, Kuma, or one of the Tekken characters, or just a random bear? I don't know. They don't explain that here. So let's get to know a little bit about herself. So her personality is Josie is very bright, cheerful, and quite energetic. Though she cries easily because of something that happened to her in her past. At a young age, she was easily brought to tears and frightened by many things. And it was encouraged by her parents to take up martial arts as a boost of confidence. Although more confidence now, she still scares and cries easily, as shown in some of her confrontations with Kuma. There you go. So it was a random bear, but whenever she goes up against a Kuma or Panda, I would assume it shows us her fearful side. Okay, so in her confrontation with Kuma, right, where she fled in tears from him and fainted when he tried to interrogate her, right, she seems to be trying to be brave, however, and wants to help people, shown by her desire to join the Tekken force after seeing the typhoon relief they provided in the Philippines. So it's kind of, you know, she's like a half scaredy cat, not really, but it's like she's undecisive, basically. I mean, I guess she has to fight when she has to, right? So going to the story now, it says here her official profile, English and prologue. It says Josie Rizal tried her best to support her family by balancing two jobs, one as a model and one as a professional kickboxer. One day, while she was out running on her usual training course alongside the mountain road, she was suddenly confronted by an enormous hairy creature. Now it says here, Josie turned around and screamed and then fled half in tears, but with the creature remaining hot on her heels, she soon realized that she had no little chance of escape. Josie abruptly came up to a halt and then turned around trembling to face her fears and fight her foe. Now, that was it. That's all it says for her story. Man, seeing these guys going at it, man, it just reminds me that they need to hurry up and finish making Tekken Tag 3, because I need to be able to play with my boy Bruce, like the original OG Muay Thai fighter. Like, we need him back in this game. Like, I wouldn't mind having him in the Tekken 8 series, to be honest, as a downloadable character. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. Should we see Bruce back in Tekken 8, or if we should just continue to be patient and wait until Tekken Tag 3 ever drops. But going back to Josie. Let's see if we can read some trivia about her. So her name is inspired by the Filipino national hero Jose Rizal, which I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing his last name. Now, Josie speaks English with a local Filipino accent instead of her native tongue of Tagalog. This character trait's considered unusual among the Tekken characters, as English is the secondary language of the Philippines and most of other newcomers characters to the Tekken series, speaking their native language first. To date, Josie has not spoken not a single Philippine word yet in the game. Okay, she wants to keep this strictly English, so what? So in the past, foreign languages and the TV shows are often dubbed into English when they are brought into the Filipino TV, so they may have been inspired by behind this to choose to just leave her speaking English instead. Okay, guess they didn't want to go through the trouble of dubbing, I guess. She was first seen as one of the 4 fighters, the other 3 being Jin Kazama, Double Jin, and the large red behemoth fighter named Gigas, which I like. I like Gigas. A lot of people don't like playing him, but he's pretty badass. A little slow, but he's badass. Now let me continue reading here. It says here, okay, the 3 fighters whose in the game character models were leaked online in March of 2015. She later becomes playable in the arcade time release on April 21. She is the first Filipino fighter in the Tekken series, but not the second Philippine character to debut in a fighting game developed by Namco. Oh yes, this is what I really find interesting. Hold up. So she is predated by Talion of the Soul Edge series, who is introduced in Soul Calibur 2. Now, if you guys don't know by now, the Soul Calibur series is one of my second best fighting games of all time. I'm gonna keep it 100, Tekken being the first. Soul Calibur to me would be a close second. I follow Street Fighter, but never was a big fan. And Mortal Kombat would be third. Now, as far as graphics, Mortal Kombat would be number 1. But as far as fighting style, I always give it up to Tekken first. And that's why, to me, Mortal Kombat drops to 3. Or it could be a close tie between 2 and 3. But that's just me being honest. Now, her original Rage Art animation, especially the finisher, uses the resemble of Saiba's critical edge move from Soul Calibur 5. Her Rage Art was later altered in the release of the Fate of Retribution, although the beginning of the finisher were kept the same. The white flower design on Josie's midriff is based on the, I cannot pronounce that word, Sampaguita, the national flower of the Philippines. Let me keep scrolling down real quick. It says, in Josie's unveiling event, she was cosplayed by Yuriko Tiger, who is the official cosplay of Bandai of Namco in the Tekken series. After unveiling her playable debut, Josie introduced to the game was allegedly resulted in a controversy between the NCCA and the Philippine government. Wow, I can't believe that the government took time of their busy day to really mess with a gaming series in Tekken. Blows my mind, but whatever. So over the controversy, right, the Philippine government, mainly due to her name being referenced to the country's national hero, Jose Rizal. It's not like they're making fun of her. Yo, he just has his last name. And they're trying to, promote your country. Like, hey, maybe people want to research your national hero. And again, I digress. Now, this led to the rumors that her character was a affront to the Philippine culture, and it would be ordered to be removed by the NCCA legal counsel and former press secretary, which, let me read the name, Trixie Cruz Angelis, clarified that the agency had yet to issue any position on the matter, stating that the NCCA was not asked to delete the character and have not taken by this issue or being issued an opinion. It was later learned that such petition was as a result of how you say, satire website articles and wrongly interpreted by the news articles and newsmen. Wow, this went to national news. That is crazy. Over a gaming character. Wow. So, Josie's character episode is based on the Japanese children's songs titled Mori no Kuma-san, the bear in the woods. That's what that means. Let's go down. Okay. Where a girl meets a bear, gets chased by it, and turns around only wants to return an earring she had dropped. So the bear who's chasing this poor girl is doing that so he could return an earring? Yeah, right. Let's keep it 100. Most likely that bear killed that girl. But what a story. What a story indeed. Well, since we gave this guy a rematch, let's try to finish this quickly. I mean, he's pretty good. I mean, he's definitely on a losing streak, my boy. I think you should take a little bit more time in the training room, cause wow. And I'm not perfect neither. I got a couple of losses there too, but shit happens. I don't know, but I think I like my character design a little bit better. Alright, let's see who gets the first move real quick. Ooh, nice try, buddy. You know, you just gotta time it. You got the first hit, but let's end this quick. Again, I can't wait for Tekken 8 to come out. The graphics alone are finally gonna put them ahead of everything. Like, Mortal Kombat is, I think, visually wise is #1 because they make it look realism and everything looks legit. But Tekken 8, from that small trailer that we saw, not only are they making the game a little bit more realism, but the background scenery looks alive. Like, it's, I don't know, maybe I'm just a big Tekken fan and I'm overplaying it, but it just looks way better than anything that's out there right now on that trailer alone. And I wouldn't doubt the Mortal Kombat, when they do Mortal Kombat 12, they're gonna try to imitate or make it better themselves too. Ooh, what a finisher right there. And that's how you end the match. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys on the next one.
Don't forget to subscribe!